But iPhone ukwenza njengayizolo iyaqala yazi. Okay, there we are. So how do I? Okay, hi guys, hope you're great. Hey Instagram. Oh, Instagram's not yet there. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. I am like 5 minutes late. Sorry about that. I am just walked in just now. Just walked in. I had a day and a half. No. Okay, there. I want. Oh man. Okay, so hey, hi Instagram. Instagram is doing great now. And then we are on Facebook and YouTube. Hi guys, hope you're having a lovely day. Namhla, is everything working well now? So yeah, let me know if you can hear me well, guys. Hey, Tileretso. There, that's it. I hope you are all well. So we are on day 3. Welcome to day 3. So this is day 3 of our topic. We've been doing this for the past 2 days. Today is the 3rd day. How to drive money to your bank account. So now it's been 3 days of totally amazing learning, but also the learning is not gonna work. I'm not wearing shoes. I'm like, okay. So the learning is not going to happen if you are not exercising, doing the things we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you, Mamuluko. Mamuluko says they can hear me on Instagram. Huh? Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. I don't look at you because like there is the screen in front of me. But don't worry, you can hear me. I'm here for you. Instagram does not add on the stream yard thing. So if it was here, all would be great. But anyway, you can hear me, so that's great. Now, yes, guys. I'm trying to get these comments to show up on the screen. I don't know how to do that, so I don't know how to make the comments show up this side. Sorry, but then anyway, yeah, let's remove them because anyway they don't show, but then you can see me the side. Oh, that's fine. All right, so I can see the comments, but you can't see the comments because I don't know how to make the comments show up this side. So yeah, I'll learn. Okay, so it's day 3. Day 1, if you haven't seen it, please go to my YouTube channel. It's Busisiwe Lesho on YouTube. And you will find all of this. I'm just saying go to YouTube because you couldn't go to Instagram, everything is there. You can go to my Facebook page, everything is there. But YouTube just makes it easy. You see it, all of it, like one after the other, like it's packed nicely. You don't have to look for it. So it's on my YouTube channel. If you missed day 1, if you missed day 2, go to my YouTube channel. Everything is there, and including today. So if you are joining us for the first time today, how are you? And we are on day 3. Whatever that we're doing today, please implement it, but then also go and implement the other things. So day 1, we were laying the ground with your internal work. Day 2, we were making sure that you clean up your external world. Day 3 is the part that I enjoy, the part where we actually make the money happen. So I am really excited about today because today is the day of the money. The normal say there's the day of the patana. Today is the day of the money. So who is excited about the day of the money? Guys, today is my favorite day. I also, the other things that we talked about in the past 2 days, they're important. They need to be done. Of course, they like so critical. But day 3 is my favorite part, where we make the money happen. So make sure that you do the work, the Lord's work. Click on that share button. Other children, they need to hear this. Click on the share button so that other children can come through to this. Make sure you click. That is the Lord's work. That's you saying thank you to God for this. That God is showing you this. That God is opening your eyes towards this. You click on the share button. If you are on YouTube, click on the subscribe button so that you can get the other videos that are coming out, because I'm always posting videos on YouTube that I normally don't post on other platforms. They are just YouTube specials. So yes, I see the ladies are here. Balisa, I see Queen. They're like, I'm excited. We're making money today. Today we're making the money. Today, once you've cleansed yourself internally and you've cleansed yourself outside, your outside world and your internal world, there's no reason why you can't be making the money. So today we're talking about that. Today we're talking about making the money. So now, day 1, please make sure if you haven't done day 1 work, go do day 1 work. Day 1 work is not exciting. Day 1 work, it's a lot of you looking yourself in the mirror. Day 1 work is going to offend you. Day 1 work is really going to make you angry sometimes. Like, don't worry about it. Be angry and get over it and get it done. Please. That is just you doing yourself a big favor. That's number 1. Number 2, day 2 is so important because day 2 keeps you in a good momentum. So day 1, we're talking about cleansing your heart. Day 2, we're talking about stop hexing yourself. We're talking about you stop bewitching yourself, because I promise you, people can bewitch you, which we will definitely. I didn't share a lot about that, on how to reverse those things, how to cleanse yourself from people who have bewitched you, how to stop it from happening in the future. We're going to talk about that next week, Sunday. If you are on the Goddess program, make sure that you are attending next week, Sunday, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you are not on the Goddess program, make sure that you get on the next class on the Goddess program. Starts 13 March. That is this weekend. So make sure you have that. Make sure you signed up for that. Do the 9 days, get it done. And then on the 21st, we're talking about how you reverse those cases that are generational in your family. Maybe people die young, maybe people are broke, sometimes what people do also in the family, they go and they take the luck of the family and they close down everybody's luck, and this person almost is like Otwasile is the only person also by rich in the family, and everybody who's going to be broke. It's a curse. You need to break that curse. You need to cleanse yourself from that. So those are the things that we're going to be talking about on Sunday. So Sunday is a day that you don't want to mix, and I'm going to be making sure that I'm doing a cleansing session for everybody that's coming on the call next week, Sunday. That's where we're doing the big stuff. But I need you to do yesterday's work, which is stop bewitching yourself. Even when you've cleansed those things, you can still bewitch yourself daily. And the hexing thing works so quickly and it works so bad for you. So please make sure you cleanse yourself. And yesterday I talked about the fact that you need to recognize, when do you hex yourself? How do you hex yourself? So other people were sending me inboxes, but they don't understand what they needed to do. You needed to recognize how you hex yourself. You needed to deflate hexing yourself. And then you needed to understand that mistakes happen in life, but you don't have to beat yourself up for that. And then get basil leaves, boil them. Do not burn them. Boil. Put water in a pot, put the leaves in, let them boil in your house for about 30 minutes. And then take that mixture after it has been boiling for 30 minutes and then bath with it, because your body takes on the information of the traumas and the stuff that you're going through from the day you were born. 5 years, what happened at 5 years that is still traumatic in your life, your body knows about it. So I was giving an example that when you do body talk, you don't even tell the person who's doing body talk what is wrong. They read your body. Your body is carrying those traumas. And if your body continues carrying those traumas, that's how you get cancer. That's how you get into all these things. So yes, Elizabeth, it's bay leaves, bay leaves. It's leaves. Namhle, Take one bay leaf there and bring me here and bring it here so that ndo kombisa these ladies. Queen says next week Sunday, not this coming Sunday. No, Queen, it's on the 21st of March. That is next week Sunday, right? Not this Sunday. This Sunday is another date. Give me one bay leaf up. What? Bay leaf. What's that? I'm like, I'm spicy. The leaves like. So it's not this not this coming Sunday, Queen. Yes, 21 March. It's 21 March, the date. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, so make sure that you have registered for that. Talk to my PA at busiseleshow.com or send a WhatsApp 06061. Let me put it on the comments 061 221 5867. Okay. 567, yeah. So that is for all the cases and all the stuff, how to stop it, how to do this. But then for yesterday's work, for yesterday's work, so these are bailies. You get them like any spice shop, like type thing. You get them normally with this pack, but then like whatever. This one I bought them at Food Lovers Market, Seafood Lovers Market. This is what I'm talking about. I can't see that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. You see, this is bay leaves. They are like this. You just take them, then you boil them, and then for 30 minutes, and then you bath with them when you're done. Okay. Now, let me read your comments. If you've got any question with them, okay, I don't see questions. Oh, Instagram stuff is going up and down. All right. Hi, Ntswaki. I thought I bought a wrong thing. Is it bay leaf? When I left the shop, thought it was basil leaf. Yeah, it's bay. Bay, yeah, isn't like that. Bay, B-A-Y. But you've seen what I've shown you now. Food Lovers Market, they have it like they have a big bucket where you just put in as much as you want and then you go and you pay. It's like they're so cheap, like so cheap. So I buy them at Food Lovers Market because they've got all these nice spices, like all sorts of kind of spices that are nice for cooking, and they are so nice baileys to cook with. Like they are so good. They like very, very tasty and nice. Okay, so that's what we're doing yesterday. So you then you bath with them so that you release the trauma in your body. Okay, that was where yesterday's work. Any questions on yesterday's work? Because I've been getting a lot of inboxes that were asking like, what are we doing for day 2? So I was just explaining to you guys what we are doing or day 2. So if you're coming in, hello, I hope you've done your day 1 and day 2. If you haven't done your day 1 and day 2 work, make sure you do your day 1 and day 2 work. So Mutsi DC says, do you take the bay leaves out when bathing and use in just the water? Yeah, you don't have to put them in the bath. You just need the water because anyway, it's been boiling for 30 minutes. So you've got everything you need from them. Then you can just use the water, not the leaves. No. You can use the leaves. I mean, doesn't matter really. At the end of the day, you just needed them to give you their energy. Okay, so if you're coming in, hey, how are you doing? Hope you've done day 1 and day 2. Okay, so I'm boiling bay leaves right now. Well done, Monica. Okay, and then now, what is the other thing I wanted to say before we continue day 3? Oh yeah, click on the share button if you just joined us. Click on the share button. That is your offering to the world. That is you saying, I'm doing the work of the Lord. Click on that share button so that other children can find this. Okay, so let's get on to day 3's work. And then can we use them for steaming? Yeah, Elizabeth, steaming is also great. That will actually do more for you. Yeah, but like if you steam with them, you put them there, you steam, and then you go and bath. That is even better. You get more of it, their energy, because steaming actually helps a lot. Even with your skin, like glowing, just like it helps a lot. Somebody else is asking, do you speak or say anything whilst bathing? Okay, so that will be good also to do that because you hearing yourself saying the good things. So remember yesterday we were saying, you are going to be removing those hexes around. I'm stupid. I'm not good enough. I don't know what I'm doing. So you want to say the positive affirmations. Namhle, please bring me water. So you want to say those good affirmations. So if you've got good affirmations, you can say them. Even if you say Psalms 51, that is good. If you don't know what to say about yourself, you can say Psalms 51. It's great. You can then say positive affirmations, like good affirmations of you are worthy, you are good enough, you amazing, you just like, you are great, you deserve good in your life, like you deserve good. You say those things so that your body can hear the new good stuff and let go of the old bad stuff. You don't say I am not, because then you don't want to be saying nothing that your body should hear that is negative. You're saying the good affirmations. With the class, Namhle. So now, I hope I've answered everything about yesterday's work. Yeah, any other questions about yesterday's work, guys? We can still just put it there, but then we get on to the work for today. All right, so today we're talking about the third thing in you driving money into your bank account. You've got to do the most important thing that God brought us into the planet to do at this current time. Thank you. Which is offering your gift and your talents to the world. Guys, I promise you, the only way to have abundance, the only way to flow in money, in joy, in happiness is when you are offering your gifts and talent to this world. Now, the important word here is offering. Why am I saying offering? Because the thing is this, when you are offering, normally you are giving this because you have enough. You see, when you go to church, you don't give to church money you don't have. I mean, they go to church and they give money they don't have, which is wrong. When you go to church, they say to church, now it's time for offering. If you have 10,000 in your bank account, what you will normally take out, maybe it's 100 rand to offer. It's something that doesn't cost you nothing. It's something that you are willing to let go of it without asking them, yeah, you know what, last week I gave you 5,000 to go and study. Did you study? Now do you have a qualification so that you can get a job? Because I'm tired of giving you money. Now you didn't offer that person something. You gave them money to buy them off from bothering you, which people do. And they like, oh, I gave my sister's child money so that he can go and study. And then now he's still useless. He still wants money from me. You didn't offer them. You were trying to pray your way out of situations which didn't work. And now you are crying. Okay. Or maybe you gave them the money and they went and they studied. Now they're not talking to you. And then now you are busy complaining to people. Oh, you see him like this. It's me who gave him the money to do this and this and this. Now he doesn't even come back and say yes. Oh yeah, you know what? I owe the banks all this money and I gave it to him. Now, or him or her, now they are not even saying thank you. They are not helping my children. No, you didn't offer. You didn't offer. You were trying to do something you were trying to do. I don't know what you were trying to do, but it wasn't offering. Offering is giving something that you have above and beyond your needs. Okay, so you are offering when you are giving something you're not going to need. Nobody goes to church and gives a church money that they should be buying food with. If you're doing this, that it's a problem. It's a problem because then you are not offering now. You are paying God to give you a blessing, which is wrong. And God doesn't want that. God says, offer to me your abundance. So when you go to church, you are not going to get into debt to offer a church. You give a church something that you have more than enough. If you have never given to church something you have more than enough, then you were doing it wrong. No wonder God never answered your prayer because you were dramatic. You were dramatic. And I've heard the story that people be like, we need to bring the money to church. The money is needed. No, God doesn't need your money. You think God needs your money? God made the money. Why would he need your money? That's why God says, I'll bless you. when I've blessed you, you come to church and you give. So if you're giving 1,000 rand, it's because you have more than enough. You don't need the 1,000 rand. The 1,000 rand is extra in your life. It's just extra a blessing you have in your life. Then you give it to church because you don't want to be giving to church and expecting something back. You don't want to be giving to church and expecting, but yeah, now that I've given, now I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting. What's going to happen? No, God doesn't need your money. God has money. If God wants to give me money, God comes and gives me money in ways that I do not understand myself, because God has enough money for every one of us. God put that money in us before we were in our mother's wombs. So God is not God. If God wants to give to that church, He will make this pastor get a whatever offer that is going to give him money every month for whatever reason. And then he will be able to run his church and run his whatever. God doesn't need your money. God has money. You give to God because you have enough. That is how you exercise abundance when you go to church, right? Okay, so I am using the word offering your gift because you can't be giving and counting. Oh, today I went to work, day 1, they need to pay me. Day 2, I went again, they need to pay me. Oh, I worked for 8 hours. Hey, they need to pay me for my hours. And I mean, that's how life has taught us to do it. But that is not how you're supposed to be looking at life. If you are that person who counts hours and seconds like that, you are not happy, number one, because being counting those hours for days, you're going to be stressed out anyway. But the other important thing is that you are probably not giving your best because you are worried of how much you are giving. And the thing is this, it happens to me all the time. I go to an event where they are not paying me 1 rand. And I talk like I talk on the event where they paid me 50K. And I talk where they didn't pay me 1 rand, and I probably give them more because I'm in there. They were like, oh, Busi, talk. And then I talk for 5 hours. And then when they pay me, they say, no, Busi, we only have 30 minutes for you. We only have 1 hour. And then I'm like, so much money you paid me, but then you don't want me to talk so much. So, I mean, some of you have heard me talk about this in my YouTube, in my Facebook post that the other day I was paid for being an influencer. I was paid a whole lot of money, and they didn't even want me to say one word. They said, actually, you really are pushing. We just want you to say 5 minutes. If there wasn't COVID, you were gonna come here and sit in our midst, and we were gonna pay you to come sit here. And I'm like, Aibo. I mean, I was made to speak. I need to speak. But that's what I'm saying. When God wants to give me money, He gives me money in those things. I am not even doing one thing for this money, but I'm getting paid for it just because I'm Busi. That's all. That's Ambusi. They are paying me for being me. So I'm telling you, you do not have to worry about who you give what and count that to the zeros. Then you think you're going to get more money. Nah, it's not going to happen like that. So if you've never understood it right now, and ask questions. And because this is the secret, guys. This is the secret to our freedom. If you exercise this, you will never lack anything good, because the thing is this, you will be operating from abundance. When you're operating from abundance, you receive abundance. When you're operating from your account, you're operating from a cent, counting cents. That is the problem. So then these people who came and told us wrong things about money, they taught us we should give them money so that they can pay us for our money. I mean, give them time so that they can pay us for our time. So they're like, no, we want you to sit here for 8 hours. That's why when COVID came, COVID changed everything, because COVID was here to cleanse. COVID said you shall sit in your house, work, just bring us the work you've done. And people actually, every company that had people working from home, they said people work 3 times more than when they were in the office, because all of a sudden they were not told like, you are 8 here, work here at 8 and finish at 5. How did people be doing work there anyway? Because they're just there to show up and they're selling their time. Guys, do not sell your time. Give of your skills and talents. You will see miracles. And I know this is not something nice to hear. I'm not preaching here for you. I'm not preaching here for you to like me, and I'm not really, I'm not doing that for that purpose. I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you use the truth, it's going to work for you. Do not be selling your time for money. It's wrong, and it's lack mentality. It's lack mentality. Give people value, because when you do that, they will appreciate you more. They will respect you more. But what will happen is that they will open their pockets and they will pour into your life when you give them value. Doesn't matter if you gave them something for 5 minutes, or you give them something for 1 hour, or you give them something for 3 weeks. They will still pay you not enough. I mean, and of course, if you start there, and the next level is that they will pay you just because you exist. I mean, there are artists here in this planet, like Beyonce. The other day, I don't know, Beyonce went to somebody's party and she was paid billions and billions of rent, like whatever, millions, 100 million, whatever. She gets paid. She didn't even sing. She didn't even sing, but she got paid. So the next level is that when you started to function from abundance, where you function from offering, that's the important word, offering your gifts and talent, then people start to value you and value you and value you more, and then you start to have money come through to you, because abundance is like money. It comes in and there's no stopping it. It just flows into your life. Then once you start to practice that, you see, you'll practice it. I mean, I can give you literally just 3 months. Even 3 months is too much. And then you will start seeing your life change, because your mentality has changed. You're not counting hours. You're not counting a thing. You are not selling your time. You are giving, you are offering of your gifts and talents. So you have a job. They've hired you. And maybe you hate the job, but you know how to do the job. You know, whatever that you're doing it well. You know how to do it. Even if you don't want to be there every day, you don't want to be there anymore, maybe. But the good thing is this: you have to do that job with your whole entire heart, even if it's not something that you want to be doing for the rest of your life. But the fact that you are there and you are giving, you are offering your gifts and your talents, that is what is worth more. So there are so many people who say, I had a job, leave a job, while they've never experienced giving, offering their talent, and then they go start a business. Now, when you get to a business, again, the same thing applies. I was telling you the other 2 days that I work with a person, and when I work with a person, I say to them, they paid me how much? A healing session is 500 rand. I'm like, 500 rand is not, your 500 rand is not going to do me nothing amazing, but you are just giving that offering so that I can give you my time, that time for that session. But what you earn from that session, I make the prayer every day that you should not get anything less than 100,000 of worth of value from that. Now, I am not counting that, you get 500 rand, so I must give you 500 value back. No. I'm operating from abundance. If you're going to run a business and not apply abundance mentality, you will not succeed in that business. Nobody's going to buy from you. People will jump you, go to the next person, because you are not offering abundance. You are not using the right mentality. You just see a person, you see money. You see a person, you're like, there's another sale. Don't do that. Don't see a person and be like, there's another client. Don't look at people and see clients. Look at people and see people who need help, that you can help with what you have. You're selling t-shirts. Look at people who can get a t-shirt. Maybe the t-shirt has a nice look, and that's going to help them when they read it and they get inspired. Or when they're wearing it, other people are going to read it and get inspired. I mean, the other day, I don't know, I can't remember what this person was wearing, but the t-shirt was so nice that I was feeling so bad, down and all that. And I read the t-shirt, I was like, oh, that's nice. That's very nice. And then I was out of that image just by reading a t-shirt. So the person who has made the t-shirt was not making the t-shirt just for the person to wear, was making the t-shirt for other people to be inspired, for other people to change their mindset, because it had that slogan in it. So if you were having a job and you've never learned in that job to offer your talented, you're not going to be able to do it in a business, and then a business is never going to succeed. That's why people be like, you know what, I am so good in this. When I'm in a job, it happens and I do it so well, and then I get a payment at the end of the month. But then when I go and I do it on my own, nobody buys from me. Why? Guess what? You were not doing this in that company as an offering. You were selling your time. Literally, that's all you were selling, your 8 hours. And guess what? 8 hours is very cheap. That's why you're getting paid little. And when you ask for an increase, they don't want to give it to you because that's all you can give most. You want an increase because you're still giving at 8 hours. Why do you want more? Well, you're selling 8 hours here. You must give us 10 hours for us to give you more money. Guys, I'm telling you this. It does not sound nice. I know it sounds wrong. I know it's not sitting well with you, probably, but it's the truth. And I'm giving you because I know the secret. You can read all the books. You can inspire yourself. If you have not done this, you're not going to win. I can bet my life on it. And I'm really telling you this just because God said I should say it. I wasn't even going to say it because it doesn't sound nice. It's not going to give me more followers or something like that. No, it's not going to do any of that. But anyway, it's not like I wanted that. I mean, when I ask something from God, God gives it to me. We have a good agreement on stuff. Like I will say the stuff He says I must say. I will do the stuff He says I must say. But He's gonna make sure my bank account is the one that is good. I don't care about anything else. I really, my biggest problem in life was money, so I don't play with that. God better put the money in, and He does. He does all the time. He does all the time. So this January, when in the Goddess Academy, we were doing manifesting money because that's my biggest luck. I'm good at that. I'm so good at that. So I was teaching that. And I said, for me, I said I wanted to earn money just like for free, and it happened. So, and we were doing these spells. I talked about spells yesterday. We're doing the spells and stuff like good, crispy, clean spells, like perfect. It will work any day you do it because it's so good. And if you need that, ask for the recording from Sihle. Now, and people did that, and they came back and say, yes, it's happening. But you have to know the truth. The truth will set you free. And you know what? Here I'm talking to people who have tried life, who have tried it all, and you're still not getting anywhere. Because I did that. I tried everything. I got into 40 million rand debt. Trying everything, reading every book from American guys and doing their courses and paying thousands and thousands of rand doing their courses. But it never happened because they never told me the truth. They were telling me the technical part of money. They were not telling me the spiritual part of money. And I'm telling you the spiritual part of money. Do the spiritual part of money. You will do less in life when you've done the spiritual part. Okay, let me see the comments. So guys, make sure something angithi or anything like that. Palisa says, that's true. I remember crying during my session with you about my work, and suddenly CSP, I see light at work. There's a lot of change happening. 500 was not enough. Palisa, ufuna ukunginika more money, guys. Yeah, Palisa, that's all, babes. But you see, Palisa's life has changed because what she was coming for was that change. She wasn't coming for anything other than the change. She wasn't coming to get a better job. She was coming for a change in her life. And that change happened. And that change is going to manufacture what she wants. She came to the session, and everybody comes to the session, and it's a dramatic session. The healing sessions are very dramatic. You cry and all this stuff. I cry in my healing sessions. But when you've done doing that, it is changing your life. So let me read on the side of Facebook. Okay, let me read. Oh, where are my comments? Oh, there. Okay. Okay, so Teresa said she was dramatic, not anymore. Okay. Mimi says, and he gives us money in ways that we cannot understand. Oh, true story. The ways that we don't actually expect, yeah. Elizabeth says, yeah, being paid. You're being paid just for being you. Yes, girl, this thing happens to human beings. Alice says, where are all these people who will give you money for just being you? Oh, this was a bank. This, Alice, was a bank. They were launching a bank, and they said, Busi, we know that you talk about money. We want you to post in your social media that people should come through to our launch, and we will you don't have to speak. We'll just pay you for that. Now they are everywhere. What I'm telling you, Alice, is I mean, like, banks don't want to give money. Like banks are just like, maybe like, I don't even want to say how banks are, but we all know what banks are. They gave it to me. That is why the Bible says the riches of the evil will be transferred by themselves. They will go into their own banking account and click and and send it to you. I promise you, do the spiritual part of this. You will do the technical part of just making whatever that you're making with your skills and things. But if you've sorted this out, they will transfer. They will transfer the wealth without you holding a gun on their head. They will transfer it to you. Anybody who's anybody, they will transfer it to you. Alice, try it. Try me. Try me. I promise you. This is free. If it was you were paying for it, I was going to say try it. If you don't find that happens to you, come back and look for your money. But then it's free now, you see. I mean, try it. So Alice, I'm saying try it, and see if it doesn't work for you, then it's fine. I mean, I don't know why you will be so special that it doesn't work for you, but try it. Try it. I mean, that's all you've got to lose is trying it. It's just a mental change. Try it out. Okay, so let's continue. So now you are offering your skills and talent. So you're offering your skills and talent to the world in terms of your work, in terms of your business, in terms of however you are serving the world, because God brought you here to serve somebody. God brought you here. So you know how to make hair, you are serving somebody, because I have no idea how to make hair. So I can teach people about money and stuff, but I can't make my own hair. So you are serving people, you are making, you're doing people's nails, you are serving the world. You are making people's clothes, you are serving the world. You are making people cars, you're serving the world. You are building people's houses, you're serving the world. You are maybe coaching, you are serving the world. You are whatever that you're doing, you are serving the world. So and the thing is this, when you're serving the world, it doesn't cost you anything, because you are so passionate about making the fashion, drawing the fashion sketches and this and this. You don't pay for that. God gave it to you for free. If you are a singer, your voice just comes out. I mean, I'm a speaker. It doesn't cost me anything. I just have to open my mouth, and literally God even puts the stuff I need to say in my mouth. I don't even have to think about the stuff. Normally, when I'm in corporate, I'm doing corporate workshops, I have a slide and I never opened it. And then 2 hours later, I've not opened the slide, and people will be like, "Oh, but you open the slide now." I'm like, "Oh no, sorry guys, whatever that is on the slide is not what I was saying. So forget about the slide." But then the thing is that when I open my mouth, God talks through me, because it's just that He just said, "Bring your mouth. I want to use your mouth." So if you are a designer, it doesn't cost you anything to design those sketches. So it's offering, because it doesn't cost you anything. As I said, when you go to church and you're giving your money, it shouldn't be costing you anything. It should be above and beyond. So when you are singing, it doesn't cost you. You don't pay to sing even like nicer. God has already given you the voice. God has already made you sound so precious that we are all like, yes, please sing some more. But it doesn't cost you anything. So you are offering. It's beyond and above. You do not have to pay for it. It comes in natural. So go into that work. Maybe you're good at organizing. Be a good organizer in that job. Organize and never even count how much you're organizing. But just offer that. You will notice that you've been organizing, and all organizers become CEOs. Because that's what CEOs do. CEOs don't do nothing. They just organize stuff, and then once you are a CEO, then you organize the people to organize the stuff, because then the company needs to work in an organized manner. Okay, so you are needing to be offering. Tabani says, will you have the recording? Yeah, the recording is on YouTube, so check that out on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Busisele Show. I'm gonna share a link to my YouTube channel. I'll do that before I finish. I'll share the link to my YouTube channel. Let me check if I can be able to do it now, so that I don't forget, because I probably will talk too much and forget. So in the meantime, guys, before we continue, do you have questions to ask about offering? Do you understand what it means to be offering? Do you understand what it means for you to be offering off your skills and talents? Do you see that it's the same thing you've been doing all your life, but it's with a different mindset? Do you understand that the only thing that changes there is the mindset? So I'm gonna send you one link of the yesterday's work so that you can just get my YouTube channel there. So I'm gonna send you. I've just pasted on the link for the yesterday video, and then when you click on that, when this is finished, it will also be on YouTube, so you can be able to just get it. Sibabalwe, hi, Sibabalwe says, I came late. I wanted to ask how many minutes we boil the Baileys. Oh, 30, ma'am. 30 minutes you're boiling them. Okay. So you can just continue, guys, putting on your comments. And then tell me that, do you understand when I say offer? You do not give them something that costs you. So if you wake up in the morning, you don't want to wake up. You are cursing all the way to work because you hate it there. You see, now it's not an offering, it's you selling time. So you need to sit down and deal with that in your head. Deal with it. And I'm saying, this is not something to get you to feel good. I'm not trying to make you feel good about nothing. I'm just trying to open your eyes. If you curse all the way to work, and when you get to work, you are looking at 8:05, you are already wishing it's 5 o'clock because you want to go home, because you don't want to be there. You don't want to be giving them any part of you, but you want them to pay you. You see, you're not working in abundance day. You're not. You're working with a whole lot of dangerous stuff that is just messing up your life. That's why you have debts. That's why the money is not enough for stuff you want. You need to get there and say, I'm here to offer. Offering means that I have more than enough of the skill in me that I can give to these people, and it can make them whatever that it should make them. Actually, it should make them more than it makes me. Like I'm saying, when a person comes to me for a healing session, I want them, they pay me 500, but I want them to get 100,000 out of that. I created a group on WhatsApp called How to Manifest 100,000 in 30 days because of that. Because I want people to get more value than what they pay me for. That is abundance. But the thing is that, does it even cost me to give them that? No, it's the gift that God gave me. I'm just using it for them to get it. Okay, so I hope now you understand. So how do you start this? So there are different ways. So there are a lot of people that says, I don't even know my skills and talents. I got this job because it was there, and I've been working in this job for so long, and it's just a job. I do it so well, and that's it. I'm not even sure if this is my skill or anything. I'm not even sure if this is something that God created me to do. I just know that this is something that I know how to do it. That's all I know. So make sure that you understand what God gave you as a gift. Once you understand what God gave you as a gift, you want to be continually doing that thing, because when you go to a job where you were supposed to be a singer, but you are there as an accountant, I mean, you could be knowing how to do accounting, but if you are a singer, it's not going to feel good. But if you're going to a job where you're supposed to be a healer, and you are there as a doctor or a nurse, you're going to be the perfect nurse that is not going to tell people, kak, kak, kak. You're going to be a nurse. If you were made to be a healer and you are there as a nurse, you're going to be a nurse that cares. You're going to be a nurse that takes care of people. You're going to be the nurse that is very loving, that a person, once you've touched them, they come out of there, they're like, oh my God, I know I'm going to be okay, because you were that nurse. So you are in a job, you don't have to go and start your own hospital. You are already there, and it does work because you are doing something that God gave you, and it doesn't come with difficulty. You do not have to force yourself to get it done, so you can give it without a problem. And then that is when then they can be saying, hi, Bo, we need to pay you more. Hi, Bo, we need to give you whatever that you want in this job. We need to give you a better position. We need to give you better money. Okay, so find that thing. Understand what is that thing. And go look for a job that honors that thing, or to start a business that honors the thing. There was a time when I was selling houses and I have no business selling them. And I didn't care if the person buy the house and the next day it falls on them. I was making money, but guess and lost. I was not aligned with what God, like selling houses is a bad thing. It wasn't. I was selling, running a business. I was just anything to do with my calling, but I was making money. But then it all fell apart because it wasn't where I was supposed to be. Okay, so that is the first thing you need to make sure. The number two thing you make sure is that a lot of people on the planet, and I know this is like it is an important thing. So if you find you don't know where to anything, it's something that is in your life. It's in your life every day, but you just do not recognize it because somebody's told you maybe it's a hobby, somebody told you that it will never make enough money, somebody told you are not good enough to do it. So sit down with yourself. And even if you need a healing session, come to and get a healing session so that you can recognize your purpose because it's already in your life. It's already in your life. Okay. So that's number two. Number three is that you have to change your mentality around time. Time is good, but you cannot make it your end and start of your life. You want to make time something that works for you, but you do not want to make it like you selling it. So there are people who think that they must work 24 hours before they earn more. They stay in the offices until late. They work on Saturday and Sundays. I did that. I was working like a headless chicken all the time because I thought that I must be working more. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe. And it wasn't because of the fact that I needed to put in more time. I just needed to change my mind around who I am. So a lot of time, people are trying to do more. They're trying to say, if I work more in this company, they will see me and they will give me more money. They just need to understand that you are worthy, and that is only going to happen when you understand that you are worthy. So make sure that you recognize who you are versus selling your time, because you could give people something that takes you 10 minutes and they pay you R1 million versus you working for them for 20 years and they still pay you less than that. So do not think that time counts. Time doesn't count. Your value counts. Okay. So anybody who has got a question before I give you the task for the day, because it's totally gonna be one of those. Linda says, was yesterday you said one needs to cleanse the energy of threatening other people who think you might take Amadoto. Ulindiwe mara. Okay, ngizanza question elindiwe manje ukuthi ngibone ukuthi Instagram Queen says I want that group. Queen, it's on my Facebook. Just go to Facebook and say and type how to manifest 100K. It will come up. Akona says your stories are always hectic but helpful. Hey, I know Akona, I never have like nice stories to tell. I always tell dramatic stories. Like, I'm weird, but it's not that bad. I think. Over the years, I've become a less weird, well, probably more weird, but well, I just do me, like, that's all. That's all. Okay. So I need you to then today take pen and paper, clean pen and paper, and then you are going to write the things that makes you happy in life. So you're gonna write Talking makes me happy. Listening to people's problems make me happy. Talking to people about maybe fitness makes me happy. Writing or correcting people's work makes me happy. Maybe whatever, like designing things makes me happy. Designing furniture makes me happy. Designing clothes makes me happy. Inspiring people makes me happy. Whatever that makes you happy. Accounting makes me happy. Mathematics makes me happy. Science makes me happy. Like for me, astrology makes me happy. Spirituality makes me happy. So you write all the things that makes you happy, guys. Like, you think this is light, but it will do a lot of things in your life. You want to write everything that makes you happy. Sometimes it's physical things, sometimes it's concepts, sometimes it's even topics, sometimes it's specific type of people, sometimes it's experiences. So whatever that, no, I'm saying, you're making noise. Whatever that makes you happy, you want to write it down. So, and the thing is that you need to write as many things as possible. There are many things that makes you happy. I mean, for me, just sitting outside makes me happy. Just hiking and walking in nature makes me happy. So it's not about what makes you money, it's what makes you happy. So don't think about money when you're doing it. Think about just genuinely what makes you happy. Babies, like, if they make you happy. So most of the time, I love babies, but they scare me because, like, I'm thinking, oh my God, you're about to cry. What am I going to do with you? So I'm probably not going to bribe babies. I'm not. I love them, but they don't make me happy. So you get it. So you want to write things that makes you happy. So once you've written this thing, so let's say you've written a list of maybe about 50 things. I want you to just write as many as you can. Do not hold back. Now, this every time when you're writing this list, you're gonna start feeling better and better, like vibrational wise, your vibration is gonna increase. You're gonna feel better and better and better and better and better while you're writing the list. And that is what you want to happen, because when you're feeling good, you are attracting good things to you. But when you are writing this list, the more you write it, the more it will trigger more good things in your life, more things that you are happy about, and you're going to feel more happy, and then you're going to write more happy things. So if maybe you do it with day one, you're only writing two, and then you're feeling a block, don't worry. Go do a meditation of walking outside and just walk outside and appreciate the sky, appreciate whatever, and then come back and continue writing. You'll see you'll come back with more ideas. So do that. Write a list of things that makes you happy. Now, from that list, you're going to say, if I was making money doing these things, so then you're going to go back to the list and say, if I was making money talking, I'll be happier. If I was making money driving, I will be happier. If I was making money designing, I will be happier. So you're gonna go and tick and tick and tick and tick and tick. But then now you're gonna be saying, you know what? If I was making money driving, I'm gonna be happy. And then the ones that you've ticked, maybe let's just say maybe babies and make you happy. You would not say, if I was making babies, I would be making. Definitely, that's wrong. Don't do it. No, don't do that. But let's say if I was writing a program for kids, I would be happier. Maybe if I was giving mummies as tips on taking care of babies so that they don't cry too much. I wish I needed that class, but I don't have a baby, so I don't need that class. Thank you, Jesus. So now you are going to find out what in that thing that makes you happy, you will be happier making money. And then you will feel even more good. And then the third thing is that you then now going to visualize yourself, seeing yourself, understanding how that is possible in your life, putting that picture in your life. So I don't even want to call it visualizing. I want you to take that picture and put it in your life. If it's you designing, see yourself sitting in your kitchen designing. See yourself sitting in your lounge designing. See yourself sitting in, I don't know, in your patio designing. Take that picture and put it in your life. So it is a scientific thing that has been proven so many times that when you take that picture of something you wish for and you attach it in your life, you are actually able to allow it in your life better because you're seeing it how it happens. So let's say maybe it's speaking, and so you for you to speak, you'll have to go into a stage. So see yourself waking up wearing something that's already in your wardrobe, driving the car that you already have in the garage, using the same email you already have, using the same navigator you already have, getting to that event and speaking and coming back to your house. So that is how you've taken that thing and you've attached it into your life. Do that often. And sometimes it might feel emotional, because sometimes that putting that picture in your life might feel so emotional, you can even feel hurting, because that would be such a great thing, but how would it ever happen? Don't go there. Don't go to the part where you think, but it will never happen because I'm not tall enough, I'm not short enough, I'm not fat enough, I'm not skinny enough. Don't do that. That is the part where you reject it. Don't judge it. Just put the picture in your life and leave it there. Put the picture in your life and leave it there. So if, let's say, at this point you have got maybe 5 things, do not say like, I can't have 5 jobs. It's not about a job. It's about you putting that thing in your life, Because the thing is that whether you need 5 streams of income, whether you need 7 streams of income. So if you've got 7 things that will make you happy to do and make you money, then guess what? You have the 7 things in your life. Like I was saying yesterday, I am a healer, but I'm also a commercial model. I love the camera. Once they put me in front of the camera, they'll be like, oh, you are so good in front of the camera. You can just talk and talk and talk. Even or TV, when they call me because now they know me, they call me frequently. They say, I'm good for live TV, because I never, ever go like, cut, start again. I just go like, and I'm done, because I love the camera. And that is another thing that I love doing, making money doing. But it's not like I'm doing it full time, but whenever it comes, it comes. So don't then, so many people be stuck like, oh, can I have 5 things? That is my purpose. No, don't do that. Don't mess yourself up like that. Don't limit yourself like that. If there's 20 things that you enjoy doing, just keep putting the pictures in your life. Just keep putting the pictures there. You can take the whole week. Just you keep going to a list and you take a picture. You can do this while you're bathing. You can do this while you're driving to work. You can do this while you, I don't know what, as long as you're not watching TV, because then the problem about TV is that it takes you out of your life and it puts you into people's crappy lives. So you're watching the queen, and the queen, they are killing each other, and then the queen, they are doing funny things. Then you're taking those pictures and you're putting them in your life, and then guess what? Your mind doesn't know it. This is the queen, it's not your life. And then the next week, now you're losing a boyfriend because of the queen, they're losing boyfriend. You're losing money because of the queen, but broke. You see, because when you're watching the queen, you're not feeling good. It feels bad. So you rather create your own TV in your head. Literally, that's what you do. I mean, when I was young, we were so broke at home, and I never got time to go and play and stuff, because there was so much stuff I needed to be doing. It's either I was going house to house selling vegetables, or coming and planting the spinach to go and sell it tomorrow. So I never got time to go and play. But then the thing that was happening is that, and I didn't know that was an important thing in my life, I used to play pictures, and we didn't have a TV. If we had to go and watch TV, we were going to watch Stumo and SABC2. We walk distance just to go and watch Stumo. It was horrible. Then there was wrestling. Then we will also go distance, because at home they will not allow. They could not afford a TV. So there was no way we could have one. So and then I just gave up on the whole TV thing. I was just like, whatever. And then I created these stories in my head. I used to play stories of me having money. Guess what is happening to my life today? So it works. Do it. And while you're doing it, don't judge, how am I going to get this? Who's going to give me the funding? Don't do that. And I'm too old for this now. I need a job. I can't go and do this because the job, then who's going to pay the bills? Don't do that. Just manifest and create what you want. So continually doing that, I promise you, in no time you will start thinking different. So the time you spend watching, if you are watching any soap, is time wasted, because actually you are hexing yourself right there. Because there's nothing good there. There's nothing good. There's nothing that, I mean, if you want to watch TV, watch a comedy. I watch comedies because comedies actually makes you laugh, which helps you than the stuff that, if I'm watching a soap, I want to cry or I want to, it feels bad because people are going through stuff, crazy things. I just don't want to be involved with that energy. Okay, so let me read your comments and your questions. Okay, I'm gonna start on Instagram. Go, Dalife says, thank you, Boost. Thank you so much for joining us. Go. Akona says, God knew what he was doing. Thank you for sharing without holding back. We trust because we lived it. Yeah. And then someone said, love this, Mama, new follower. Thank you so much. And Fit Mushwe says, I literally can already see which skill will be an offering. Yeah, you see, you see, because the thing is this, when the skill is so good and it makes you feel good, you wouldn't mind offering it over and over and over. And then people start to pay you even when you're not doing it, because they just like, oh my God, this one offers stuff nicely. Somebody else says, Miss B, I give, thank you so much. Lizzie where says, amen, speak coach. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in on Instagram. And then let me look at the questions. Guys, ask if you don't understand this, ask. But this is something that you want to do. Do it without judging yourself. Do it without judging God. Do it without judging anybody. You will see your life changing. When you operate from abundance is real, guys. You need to start practicing it for it to happen in your life. That's all I'm saying. I did that in my life. And then I started to experience abundance because I practiced it first. You have to be the thing before the thing happens to you. You have to be money before money happens to you. Lindy says, Busi, yesterday you said one needs to cleanse the energy of So we were talking, Lindy, if you are feeling that who you are is better than others, that kind of energy, where you're feeling like and it's literally a mirror thing. It's not like you wake up in the morning and you think, oh, me, I'm better than somebody. But people then read it from you that I mean, you don't want them to tawabo, but probably because you are better than them, you can take them. So you see. But if you had given the energy of helping them to be better, you will see a different thing, because they will now be inspired to be you. You will inspire them versus them trying to compete with you for amadoda wabo. They will literally be like, yay, Lindy, we're touching Dr. Yamina, you're inspired. So I get so many women that book their husband sessions with me. And I'm like, do not book a person's session. They must come when they want to know. But they're like, Busi, I know if he talks to you, he will be good. You see, I inspire them that they know what even their husbands can come and be inspired, which is, I mean, a good thing for them to think like that. But then the husband must want to be inspired. We can't force him to do it. Loiso says, what is the second point? Because my network is bad. Lois, I don't even know which second, but there were so many second points. So don't worry, babes. You will see the recording, and it will be better when you're doing the recording because you will just see everything again. Nampumalelo says, I had the worst day yesterday. After cleansing with the bay leaf water, I felt so light. I had such a beautiful dream of my ancestral lineage. Thank you, Sis Bus. Yeah, well done. That's what happens when you release the trauma in your body. Your body carries so much trauma. When you release it, those bay leaves have such a good energy of releasing trauma. That's what the bay leaves do. They release trauma. Then you start to see where you're going. So yeah, and God gave us for free, like literally, if you had planted them yourself, you would not even have to go and buy them at the Fruits and Lovers. But anyway, Fruits and Lovers has made it easy for us to get it whenever we need it. So it's fine. We can pay a little bit and they don't even cost that much. Hilda says, my question is, when I see someone doing something that inspires me, I can imagine myself doing the same work too. So you just want to see yourself doing that stuff. you want to see yourself. So you want to take that picture and attach it to your own life and then not judge it. So do not jinx it once it's there. Do not then say, oh, but me, I don't know English. But me, that person knows English. That's the reason why I can't be like them. Oh, that person already knows the right people in the right places. That's why they get booked. It's a lie. It's a lie that you are messing up the things that you're doing. Queen says, I can't find the group. Okay, send me what is this? A DM. DM Queen, send me a DM. I'll send you the link. So, and everybody else who need that group, send me a DM. I'll send you the link if you can't find it on Facebook. Okay, so you are wanting to not jinx it once you've put it in your head. Do not delete it by saying, but me, I don't have capital. I would want to make shoes. And I'm seeing that guy. Who's this guy? Batu Shoes, that guy that makes shoes. I want to make shoes. I want to make a brand like that. But me, I don't have capital. He has capital. You've jinxed it when you've done that. You want to understand that thing can happen to you. But the thing is that God will make it happen to you in a way that is specific to you as a Hilda. It will happen to you as a Hilda. It happened to Batu as Batu. To you, it will happen as a Hilda. It cannot, the same thing that happened to Batu cannot happen to you, but you can experience the same thing as Batu. You see, it's the experience that's going to be the same, but how it happens is going to be the same. I went through 40 million rent debt just to learn about spirituality of money. You don't have to go through 40 million rent debt. You're getting it for free here on Facebook. I'm talking to you for free about it. So you see, it's not an issue. Okay, so guys, time is gone. So thank you so much for joining me for the Street Days. I was doing this for International Women's Day, and I am happy that there were guys that were here, that they learned so much, but then the women are here also, they are learning. And I am saying to you, we are worthy of not working for money and allow money to come into our lives. But we need to understand the spirituality of money. We need to understand the machine behind the money. And these things that I was sharing with you, the Street Days, is not something that you're going to find somebody teaching you in financial literacy. Even if they're teaching you how to make money, they're not going to tell you the spiritual part of it. And it's important more than the physical part. We are 95% spiritual. We are only 5% physical. 5% of physical, we know what day it is today. It's winter or summer. I'm wearing red or pink. That's all we know. That is the part that is physical. That is the part that we in the past days we've been taught to work on so much, and it's 5%. It doesn't help. You can have the best profile, you can have the best website, and you're still making zero. You need the spiritual part, which is what I was sharing with you. Go experience this, go do this, and then go out there and make money in any way that makes you feel good. You will see it will work, but you need to cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse yourself from all the demon in Cairo, all these days. That is work for day 1 and day 2. And day 3 is how you make the money after you've done the cleansing. So if it's hard for you to get through the cleansing, I've given you so many tools. I have so many tools for you. Come through and ask for them. I told you there's a course on align into you, where you are cutting codes, you are releasing stuff. Make that your literally your manual of fixing yourself. And then come through to the Goddess group, learn manifestation, get so much healing. I do group healings there, and we're learning so much stuff. Do the work. Nobody's going to do the work for you. Even the stuff that you've learned here, if you don't do it, it's not going to work. I mean, somebody has just said they did the stuff yesterday. They went and then they took the bath. They released the stuff that they needed to release. And then they already seeing change in their lives. They're already vibrating higher. And imagine, you cleanse yourself from the stuff from day 1, from all the stuff that your heart is carrying. And then day 2, you cleanse your body and your emotional body. And then day 3, you start to put pictures into your life that are good. You think you're not going to make it. No, you're going to fly in life. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you so much for making the space a safe space for everybody to listen to this. Please share it. Please use it. If you're not using it, it's fine. Keep it somewhere. 3 years later, you're going to find it still here. Do it then if you cannot do it now. And if you need anything else, let me know. Send me a DM on my Instagram. Thank you so much. Yeah, like Queen said, she can't find this send me a DM. Don't send me on Facebook. On Facebook, guys, when you send me DMs on Facebook, they get lost. I don't find them. Send me on Instagram, please. Send me on Instagram. Instagram, I can see your DMs. Other than that, there's a phone line. It's 061 221 5867. That's my WhatsApp line. Send me a WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much. Everybody have a lovely, lovely evening. Remember, before you finish, click on the share button. Other than that, send me a DM. Let me know if you're joining us next week, Sunday, on the 21st for the goddess ceremony. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much. Make sure that you join in time, because we always have more than 100 women that are joining in that goddess program. And if we have space for 100 for now, because my Zoom just takes 100, and I know I need to fix it to take more than 100. I have not been able to fix it. I pray to God this week I fix my Zoom that it takes more than 100 people. But make sure that you send in quickly your registration for next week Sunday, that you are in the 100 women that are coming through. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.